welcome to another video on my channel. I'm Trisha for anyone that's new, and in today's video I'm basically just going to show you guys how to remove stuck shed from a leopard gecko because I get this question all of the time. And yesterday I was checking on Kiwi and Kiwi just had like a tuft of stuck shed on the top of his head. So I decided to just turn it into a little video to show you guys for anyone that's curious or anyone that has had to do this. A lot of the times it happens on leopard geckos' little fingers, and the shed just basically bunches up on their fingers, and over time if you don't remove that, it can actually cut off the blood circulation in their fingers, and then they can end up losing their fingers. So it's very important to keep up on this and make sure that your gecko is really getting all of that shed off and nothing is going to be staying on them. For my gecko in particular, a lot of people don't have to deal with this, and that's why there are humid hides provided in the enclosures. However, my leopard gecko just refuses to ever go in the humid hide. It's like literally, I've probably caught Kiwi in the humid hide maybe like 5 times ever. Like he just does not go in there ever. So because of that, he always has issues, especially with his fingers. So I have to always go in and help him get it off. So it's just, he is a high maintenance leopard gecko because I have to do this all the time because he won't just go in the humid hide. So anyway, I hope that this video can help someone out because this happens all the time with leopard geckos and we want to make sure that we're getting all that stuck shed off. So basically, I'm just going to show you guys how I did it and hopefully it'll be helpful. So I'm just gonna get into it and tell you guys exactly how to do this. So for me in particular, when I try to do this, what I use is a Tupperware. Well, it's not Tupperware. It's like a plastic tub or container. It's actually right here. This is it. It has like little holes in it. You don't really need holes in this whatsoever though. What you're gonna wanna do is fill this up maybe about like an inch at most. You want to make sure that you're going to be putting shallow water in this for your gecko because you don't want to be like drowning your gecko. They aren't really good swimmers. I'm pretty sure that the leopard geckos can swim, but like you don't need that. You just want it to be a shallow amount of water. You also want it to be warm. So you're going to want to check and make sure that it's okay. What I do is I check with the sensitive part of my skin here or even on my wrist. And that is how you can check to make sure that the water is warm but not too warm for your leopard gecko because you obviously don't want to burn them or overheat them. So I put a shallow amount of warm water in this tub. Then I also add ReptiSafe as well to dechlorinate the water. Then I put the leopard gecko inside and then I put the lid on top. So you're going to want to leave your leopard gecko in the container for about 15 to 20 minutes and basically just wait. You can go ahead and take the lid off, check on your gecko, and then the next step is if the shed hasn't come off on its own, it's time for you to get to work. So what I do is I use Q-tips and I actually wet the end of it and then I rub it on top of the shed and basically work it off in a gentle way. So it's very important to make sure that you're going to be soaking your gecko before doing any of this. You do not ever want to just go in and rip shed off of a gecko because you can hurt them or you can damage the other layer of skin underneath that wasn't meant to come off, and you absolutely don't want to do that. So that's why it's very important to soak them with the warm water, raise that humidity, and work it off as gently as possible with a Q-tip. I did the same exact thing on the toes of my leopard gecko because, again, Kiwi always gets like little pieces on his toes and they always stick on his nail as well. So you just want to work it all off, make sure it all comes off, and then your leopard gecko is good to go again. So it's very simple and it's something to just be aware of in case you ever stumble upon this type of situation, to make sure that you can help your leopard gecko and make sure that they're comfortable and they aren't going to have any built up shed over time, because it's only going to cause them more problems in the future and we should obviously avoid that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next video.